And we're back. We're looking for these 4 pillars with an X in the middle of it. I'm guessing it's up there. Those are 4 circles, right? It's right there. Pillar 1, pillar 2, pillar 3, pillar 4. Come on. No. I have no idea. Be off this way somewhere. Morning, Kalika. Good morning. And to you both. Has Zen already left? Yes, he took an airline to Granville some time ago. I wish you could have come to see him off. Speaking of which, do you two know each other somehow? A bit, quite some time ago. That's beside the point. Have you noticed the strange current in the air? The winds are shifting. Hey, no change to the subject. Wait, we are talking about the weather, aren't we? Have you learned something about that airship? Not a thing, but I believe this disquieting atmosphere is related to the oil armor mobilizing. For one thing, I've sent a message to the Army headquarters at Lacen Fortress, but there's been no response. Secondly, all the mandatory inspections throughout the kingdom have been lifted. What? What's all that all about? This isn't about a turf war like with the Sky Bandits, is it? No, it would be strange for them to call off the inspections if it were that were the case. If they had caught the culprits themselves, surely they would have sent word around. Maybe there is something in the air. Incidentally, I've not been able to contact the intelligence division at Lacen Fortress either. It is possible the Royal Army has some sort of internal issue going on. Some sort of... Oh, wait. The stuff that Dorothy shot. The picture of those guys in the black wearing the Royal Guard uniforms. Someone mention my name? Dorothy. Speak of the devil. And yeah, verily. Wow, what an ordeal. I finally got in touch with the editor's office, and Niall happened to be there. When I told him about giving up the photo quartz to the armor, he just about blew his stack. It's so unfair. Which means they haven't given it back yet. Right, I mean, how rude is that? And after I've gone to the trouble of going to Lacen Fortress to get it back too. Wow, you've got some fire to you. Well, I guess I have one redeeming trait, right? Anyway, I didn't have any other option but just take a picture of the fort for the paper. If it does make for a great shot, though, it lights up all pretty at night. You took a pretty picture of the fort? Not to mention, you're supposed to obtain permission to photograph any part of the military installation? Come on, it's not like it's that big of a deal. Here, take a look. I just developed it. Dorothy placed the photo on the counter. Hey, that is a pretty nice shot. So this is Lacen Fortress. Wow, Dorothy, you really got a good eye for this. Wait a sec. What's wrong, Estelle? Much as imagination, do you see anything in the top right? It's a airship. What? You're right. It's not very clear, but there's definitely a small shadow there. You got a sharp eye, Estelle. I mean, I took the picture and didn't notice that at all. She didn't notice the big fucking airship? Well, it's just a silhouette. Maybe it's an army ship? No. What? No, that's a guard ship. This is that small airship from before. Before? It's the same silhouette as the ship the professor was taken away in. Right. Wait, what? Hold on just one second. Why would that ship be anywhere near here? This is a Royal Army installation, isn't it? Calm down, Estelle. There are plenty of possibilities to consider before we go jump into conclusions. Maybe we should go straight to Leeson Fortress and ask what this is about. What? I see you intend to put it directly on them directly. Provoke a response, perhaps? Do you think that would be a bad idea? Not at all. You have my authorization. This has the potential to be a huge disaster. Whatever might be going on there, this matter must be handled delicately. You're starting to scare me, Kalika. But you're probably right. We have to handle this very carefully. Hey, Dorothy, can we have a copy of that picture? Sure. After all, you guys have done a lot for me. Thanks. I owe you one. If you intend to go to Leeson Fortress, you need to leave via the east entrance and take the Ritter Roadway. When you catch the throughway fork in the road, stay on the northern fork and you'll eventually wind up in front of the fort's main gate. Please use the utmost caution. Roger that. Acknowledged. Alright, so let's look at this real quick. I just want to find out. Temp Librarian +2. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, that's all I want. Oh, I've been there. I know where it's at. I know where it's at. Looked it up. Looked it up. Know exactly where it's at. Let's go. I don't. No, I want to go. I guess I have to go this way first. Oh, shit. That definitely wasn't what I was intending to do. And now I'm nervous. We're about to get wrecked. Did it not hit the thing in front of it?
Not now.
We're good to go.
Good, that's good. Alright, well, let's just restart this whole thing. Go in the hotel. There's no point. There's no point. No point in doing that anymore. Okay, so basically just try to avoid any monsters on this road. They don't give me great experience points, and they hurt like ass. I saved there? Guess I did. Sounds fashion. About to fight this Doge. Shit, I'm fucking surrounded. Not good. I should use this. So that would probably kill one of them. Stop hitting her. You're making her attack get delayed, motherfucker. I still don't have an art that does everything, huh? She needs to... The one that I needed to hit didn't hit. I'm done, I think.
Not now.
No. Good try. How was GTA, Sebastian? I think we really need to focus on like one guy.
Not now.
I doubt I'm getting out of this, but
Fight!
yo, thanks for the follow, Romantic Hero 71. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time tonight. It's a nice little Wednesday. Nice little Wednesday night. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Getting our butts kicked in this fight all of a sudden. take it. I will take that shit. This is a, it's good. It's really, it's, I would say it's kind of cozy. It's a nice little like tactical game. It's very like frustrating at times though. Just because like it kicks your ass. Like this fire here is kicking my ass so far. I could just hit this guy maybe? But yeah, it's a good game. I like it a lot. The story's really good. I do voices not very well when they do talking. But it's good. It's nice and fun. Like it's I play it, so it's nice and relaxing if you're playing on regular mode. I'm playing on hard mode because like I have a problem, you know. But it's nothing like crazy about the game or anything. Like it's really fun. It kind of like, this is the first game in like many games they have in this series. There's 3 that are in this story arc. There's 2 that are in a Japanese only story arc that you can buy like, or you can download like English patches for. And then they have there's 4, I believe, in the 4 or 5 in the new series Trails of Cold Steel. Fire does something, Aqua does something from her though. So it's fun though. It's I like it a lot. Like I said, the story is really good. Some of the fights are really hard on hard mode. Exterminated the monster on Ritter Roadway. Let's go back. If you play on PC, there's a turbo button. Honestly, I think there's a turbo button on the PlayStation too for the newer games, but I'm not 100% sure on that. There's a turbo button that lets you like walk around super fast and everything. So that's kind of cool. Alright, we turn that in. Cool. Dorothy's there. Let's go heal at the inn again. We're kind of like, I'm probably 30 hours deep. What are we at? Let's see. 40 hours deep. We're 40 hours deep right now. I think I'm probably getting close to the end. I think there's one more town after this. In each town or region. There's one more region after this, should I say. And each region is like its own chapter. In the book. So, yeah. Start out in Roland. Go to Bose, Rouen, now we're in Zeiss, and there's one more after this. So, I mean, it's a pretty long game. It's really good. It's really rewarding. The game does a really good job with testing, not really testing your limits, but like keeping. Oh shit, they want me in this one, Leeson Fortress. It does a really good job with keeping you in the game. And it does this with like experience points, the way the experience points are gained. So like if I'm fighting a monster that's like I'm like way over level to fight it, it gives me like almost no experience points at all. So let's see when we fight these guys. Great. Great. Great, thanks. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Flicker. I'm just gonna use this because you have like special attacks that you can use whenever you want. And Battle has I've played some of the newer version. Battle has gotten a little bit better. The graphics are obviously a lot better in the newer ones. But it's really fun. I like it a lot. I know I keep saying that, but
Good to go.
it's true. See, I only got like 6 experience points there. I skipped it by accident because I'm just so used to like going quick. But yeah, I mean, if you want to check out more of this game, it's on YouTube. My YouTube should be linked below. Honestly, I think !YouTube also gives you the link. If you can't find it anywhere else, but the whole series is up there so far. A couple of the later episodes, the ones that I'm on right before this, are scheduled to come out. They'll come out whenever, in like the next couple of days or whatever. So I think I have videos scheduled to the end of the month right now. Shit, I'll fight you. But once you're at a certain level, it doesn't make sense to fight anymore, really, unless you need money. And right now, I'm not hurting for money at all. Although that chest was really nice to pick up. The music is relaxing though. There's like rarely any like wild stuff, you know. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we're at Lacen Fortress. Let's see what's going on with it. Excuse me, I get some water real quick. Wow, check out the size of this base. It's got to be several times as big as the Hakken Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counteroffensive in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay, that's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it? Nothing. It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Oh, come on, it's not like I'm nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be? Ha, I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hakken Gate. Alright, let's get inside. Huh, there's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourselves. Where'd that come from? Probably a speaker. This is Lacen Fortress, HQ of the Liberal Army's Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave. They sound polite, but yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're here from the Bracer Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge? Are you actual bracers then? If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you two appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer? That sounds pretty sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Amalthea. Very well. Wait to hear. Whew, it's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Whoa. Well, someone's here at least. Bum, 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 bum. Please, forgive me for making you wait. I'm Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Lacen Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild, and I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright, is something wrong? Nothing. Pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Labs. I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you have a message, I can deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. We have a lead on an airship tied to the crime. And here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor. You what? What? Why do you look so surprised, Major? Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for it too. So what is this lead anyway? Take a look at this. Hand over Dorothy's photograph. This is Lacen Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture? Now, no need to get all worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture. Let's see. What the? That's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it? And it's a spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed, this is a grave matter. Thank you for cooperation. I'll send a report to the Intelligence Division right away. Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect's ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid this is entirely my fault. We've been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been. If the airship fled to the north, it's possible the whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry, I can't say more. Okay, now, maybe it's just me, but don't you think this all kind of smells a little funny? I know, but without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop short? What? That phenomena start up again. Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. It seems I'd let you see what I said at worst. It looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best conditions. Indeed, that's a real problem. Maybe you could get some folks from the Central Labs out to repair it. I'll bet that someone like Professor Russell could have that as good as in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two, maintain posts here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Yes. Sir, yes, sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take the photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. You are the man Sayers off limits. Be on your way. Okay, then. We'll leave. Assholes. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said, especially if the little malfunction we saw is what I think it is. Yes, it was probably that same phenomenon. Which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside. Shh, Stell. This isn't the place to be discussing that. Oh, okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Kalika has to say. We have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. I can't believe the Professor Russell's at Lacen Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of orbital power in the gate, those two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Shit, I got my lid. I don't know where you went to, little lid. I actually legit don't know where that went to. Oh well. Guess I'll find it later, move that back over there so I'll drop it. Oh, and that would mean... the Royal Guardsmen behind the whole thing. Well, it's not outside the realm of possibility, but I think it's more likely that there's been some sort of kind of frame-up. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? You're gonna buy a 2.2 million helicopter? Only if it can land on your submarine. If it can't land on your submarine, don't do it, man. Sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. What? Agate! Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird, waking up in a strange place after being put to bed by like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? Nice. Are you sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much, didn't give me any other option to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But, Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system, and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. Oh, what's going on, Fanta? I'll check. Oh, let's see which picture is Sebastian. Hold up. Sweet. Estelle explained that all the signs pointed to Professor Russell being held captive at Lacen Fortress. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. It's going good. I'm just hanging out, playing this game, having some fun, trying to push through some story elements tonight. Really catch the captors of our lovely doctor friend or professor friend. How are you doing tonight? Let's say we go and settle our debts right now. Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Lacen Fortress, we'll bust the prof out, and they'll never know what hit them. Okay, like settling everything in one big stroke. This is a very fun game, so you're welcome to hang out here and crash. It's really nice. I like the story a lot. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to the nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code, Bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. Bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or, to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you've got to be kidding. No way, that doesn't make sense. You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or politician, we have to pretend like we didn't say anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code, Bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust imperilment of citizens, the Bracers' sworn duty is to bear responsibility to the citizens' safety. Do you understand? No, it's okay. You can hang out, you can chat, you can fall asleep, whatever you want. I'm totally open to whatever's going on. I'm super tired too, so we're just hanging out, getting through this story. So I'm all for just disappearing. Type 2 disappears on me all the time. I'm like, yo, what's up, Type 2? And he's like, so. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor is not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obliged to oppose the Royal Army and save Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. Nah, it's okay. I was just picking on you, man. You're all good. The factory needs him. Ah, hell, all Liberal needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you! No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers, Agate, Estelle, and Joshua. You're hereby ordered to proceed to Lacen Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. Yo, type 2 with the gift sub. Oh, man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Dude, 38 gift subs. Dude, that's nuts. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to. Welcome, Fanta, to our lovely home of penguins. We beat up a penguin earlier in this game. It was very upsetting. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is the request of the Bracer Guild nonetheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. At least the fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh and too perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. Ha, I figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch, you know that orange airship that goes to Lacen Fortress? Yes, that's the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it? No. All the crew members go through a security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors are designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick one up with a little mouse and a huge mass of stuff. Well damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! When we were helping out with the experiments on a new type of orbit, right? Yeah! It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested it at work, so everything will be fine. What, really? I had no idea the professor had made anything like that. Where is this device then? I guess it must be right where we left it, in his laboratory. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Lacen Fortress. Got it, thanks. I'll leave the arrangement of delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. There's so many people, too many voices to keep track of tonight. Nuts. Alright, so... Can I go to this place now? I can. Cool. Got lots of... Whoa. I do not want to fight anyone right now, guys. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Part of I don't want to fight you, don't you understand? Get out of the way. Yeah, I really like this game a lot. It's super chill for the most part. There's some fights that are like really ridiculously hard. But I'm also playing on hard mode, so that makes life a little stupider, I think, at times. Where the fuck is this thing at? I think it's... Found a package wrapped in oil paper. Inside was Hertz Adventure 2. Okay. We did... At least it's just one. This will be over before you know... over before you know it. The creepy sheep. It's a creepy sheep, guys. Got 1 EXP for that. That was less than ideal. Just in purely a like waste of time standpoint. I guess we should go find the other book. She said there's 3, right? So, there's the cool thing about this game is that so you're a Basically, you're what's called a bracer, and you just go around doing stuff for the people in whatever like a region you're in. And you get like credits and points for doing each one of them. Oh, did you find the book by any chance? Indeed we have. Again, please check it over. Make sure to just be certain. Handed over Hertz Adventure 2, Temp Librarian Plus 2 completed. Yes, this is the genuine article. And that leaves us with just one left. I need a break. What kind of book are we chasing down this time anyway? I'll spare you the teasing this time. The last one is entitled 31 Cypress Trees. And here's its card. It's got more of that unusual writing on it. You 31 cypress trees nestle atop the grassy hills, afflictions of far-off lands. Draw nigh unto me like wine barrels, tumbling lightly down a soft incline as I drift into reverie, enveloped within the reasoning of the tolling bell. It does have a nice little Final Fantasy vibe on it. There's another game that was very similar to this. It was on the PSP. It's called Popo Locroix. That game was super awesome, and I kind of wish they ported it to something else because I never finished it. I actually had it on the PSP, and I was like, I put like 30 hours into it, and then my PSP got stolen at school out of my bag, and I bought it again later on down the line, but that was after the PSP had gone out of style, and I just kind of like wasn't vibing with it right at the time. But it'd be really nice to return to one of these days. But then I just had to get like a PSP emulator, but I really wish they'd port it. Oh man, more of this gibberish. I think I'm actually starting to get used to these. Another riddle. Yeah, I guess so. Is this your specialty or something? Well, your task is the same as before. May Ideas herself speed you on your way to success. Okay, we're going. Yeah, I had an iPod stolen. That one was suspect. I let a friend borrow it, and then she was like, "It got stolen," but like, we weren't friends for much longer after that. I'm pretty sure she like sold it or some shit. And then yeah, I had my PSP taken. That was a bummer. I had a Game Boy and a ton of games stolen. I was actually with Sebastian's mom. Sebastian's mom is my sister, and we were out at like getting pizza somewhere, and I left my bag on like the counter at this like restaurant place, and I left, and then like 5 minutes later I was like, oh shit, I left my Game Boy bag in there. And I went back to get it, and it was just gone, missing. So, I lost a lot of shit in my life. That seems real sketch. But nothing recently. That's all when I was little. So, all right. So I think this is the third. It says 3FL barrels. Yeah, I think it was after you were born, I think, but it must have been when you were real little. Nah, it's okay. It's long in the past. Alright, I'm gonna look this up real quick. I've done enough of these like fetch quests that I'm just kind of like. Just tell me where it's at. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think I have Final Fantasy Type 0 on the Xbox. I think I got it like when it was on sale for a couple bucks one time. It's a different type of Final Fantasy. Yeah. It was a long time ago. Your mom probably doesn't even remember it. Sanctime Gate? What the fuck is Sanct? Oh, way over there? Shit. Alright. Yeah. We used to do a lot of stuff together. Long time ago. Now I don't do anything with either of my siblings, my sister or my brother. We just have like, we have different lives, you know? I don't even, I probably should talk to them more, but I don't talk to them very much either. I don't like talking to people just like in general. Like, this is the most talking that I do, and I do it. I talk to myself. I talk to a camera. Talk to you guys. Sometimes no one's there, and I just talk to myself. I mean, like, that's not sad or anything. It's just like, I think, like, it's more of like a I don't want to be like not necessarily judged or anything like that, but it's just like I say a lot of dumb shit. I have a lot of stupid ideas. And like sometimes it's just we stopped him so suddenly. We haven't caught anyone yet, so what was the point? Oh, okay. That was sus, bro. Alright, so we're up to the 3rd floor. We're gonna come back here later on, but we do want to go to the 3rd floor for now. Alright, package found wrapped in paper, 31 cypress trees. Woo, found it! That's the last one. Now we can finally finish our work for the librarian. You ain't kidding. Huh? What's wrong? There's a card stuck in the book, and something's written on it. You've done well, though I know you not. I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a quartz researcher, and the criminal who hid the 3 books. I've used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent to whom I can trust my work to, and you lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Ooh, nice quartz. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope that my quartz will prove useful to you. If you have found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing, and lucky you. Please return to the 2nd floor archives of the Central Factory. That's it. Used to stream a bunch of games on YouTube with Type 2 watching. Nice. Yeah, I mean it's fun. The only reason that I stream is because I like putting my stuff on YouTube later on, in case I want to watch it again or someone else wants to watch it. And I do like little to no editing because like that's the whole adventure, you know. You miss out on stuff, random stuff. You miss out on like the weird facial things, and I'm like, oh, this is frustrating, or like stuff like that. But if your YouTube is still up, I'd love to check it out and see some of the stuff that you put up, because I watch YouTube like religiously. It's like all I watch during the day. So I watch YouTube way more than I watch Twitch, just because, and again, it's that whole thing of like people. So was all this one big practical joke? Yeah, I guess so. Have you looked in the package? Oh, right. Let's see what's in there. Impede 3. Jackpot. I think we should check in with the client for the time being. Fine by me. I just want to get past that, and I'll talk on the way back, obviously. But yeah, it's just like one of those things where I'm kind of like, you know. I think Impede is... What is Impede? Impede is an aerial? That's with the attacks? Yeah, I mean, it's just like... Yeah. Oh, it's wind. Not now. I've lost my mind. I've lost my mind. I don't know what I was gonna say. Okay, cool. Nice. I will definitely watch. Oh, so he has a MP2 there. So let's give him MP3 here. Let me just finish this up real quick. I think Ariel is. Yeah, it's an Air Tag. That's good. Yeah, I enjoy watching YouTube, and this is like a Twitch and stuff. Like I don't have. So my personality type is that, like, all right, I'll follow you as soon as the stream's over. But my personality type is when I'm in a room full of people, I watch the people first, and I kind of like try to figure out who's who, like what personality types we have around, how to interact with people like in a meaningful way, and that is just that doesn't work in like a chat room, you know? I mean, it kind of does, but Twitch chat is just so hard to pick up on those things, you know? Because it's just rolling by. If it's just like a couple people or whatever, then that's fine. Perfect, works perfect for me. But yeah, once you get in like bigger stuff, so and like comments, like I always want to like leave positive comments on people's stuff, but like I don't know, people's work is people's work, you know, and you know, who am I to like judge anything they do or whatever like that? So, oh, perchance have you? Yep, we have the last book. Just be sure, please take a look at it. Yes, this is definitely it. I'm impressed. You actually found all 3 books. You just took some perseverance and patience. Oh yeah, that's not all we found. Yeah, it was right in the same spot as the book. Hand over the note and quartz left behind the thief. Perhaps this is a clue as to his motivations. Still, regardless of the reason, you've done a great deal for me. You can keep the quartz for yourselves, in return for having taken up so much of your time. Thank you. So, is that all you need us to do? Yes, that's a lot. Oof, what a relief. I was afraid you were going to say you still have more work for us. No joke. You worked so hard, there's really nothing left. I'm very grateful for your help. Now I can just relax for the time being. What? Oh, it's nothing. Thank you again. Feel free to come by. We will, thanks. Pleased to be of service. Yeah, I just, like... Guy, I did not get to catch you when you were streaming, but the next time that you're on there, I will definitely have to go through. Maybe I'll go through and look at the VOD. But, yeah, buy the helicopter, man. Do it. Alright, so let's turn these in. Turn in temp 2. Turn temp 3. 3rd class. Looks like you finished your job. Come back. Is there anything else on the board? There's nothing else on the board. Okay. So where am I reporting to? Oh, it's here at the jamming device. Okay. Now where is that thing? It's got to be here somewhere. Maybe in the corner of the lab or the second floor archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff of his old inventions. Eccentric old coot. But whatever. We'll just find this damn thing. It was here, I thought. The only thing so I've said this before, but the only thing I really don't like about this game, found it. That's the orbment. That was in our experiment, alright. So we can use it? Can we use it? I think so. If everything performs the specs, it'll keep the biosensor working, right? You understand what I mean? Actually, a bit socially awkward, so I'm told the quirky type 2 says it's cute. I'm more shy than I probably let on, but that's a few years of bartending. You did really help with social interactions. Yeah, having to deal with people all day definitely helps with your social interactions. Kudos to you for getting out there and doing something that's out of your comfort zone. I mean, it's for a job and everything. Yeah, I'll check out the VOD later tonight, probably. But yeah, kudos to you for getting out and doing something that's out of your interaction. I mean, it's a job, so it's, it is something cool to do and everything. And alright, back to the guild then. Kalika's probably finished collecting intel on Fort Layson by now. But yeah, good job. I know that sounds weird or whatever, but like, I don't know, anything people do to better themselves, I think is a positive and should be like reflected that way, I think we've gone away as a society from like supporting each other in things that we're doing to better ourselves. It's always like, especially in our country, it's just like everyone has this like win attitude at all costs. Nice. See, I mean, you did it for a good cause, and I mean, supporting yourself is the best cause. but yeah, I mean, I think as a country we've developed this like me attitude and like a we attitude. So I think anytime anyone does something that like is to better themselves or like take care of themselves, like we should be happy for them and everything like that. So good for you for all that stuff, and sorry about the divorce. I don't know anything about it, but divorces aren't good. Having to have it go through divorce is never fun, but I would assume. But as long as everything's working out for you now and it's a better situation, then kudos to you for doing that, taking care of yourself. We're back, Kalika, and we have the device. I've also finished my preparations. Now, what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else. Ooh, we got the map! Hot! Oh, would you look at that? These are schematics for Least Fortress. Wow, it sure is big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of the fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? The guild has ways of obtaining information. It is best that you do not know. The Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. Oh, okay. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent, liberal, even relative to other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Gate? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Type 2 is pretty awesome. I like him. I like him a lot. It's a good dude. So he's one of my best homies. So, it's good. And he falls asleep with me all the time. So, if you can't have friends that can fall asleep on you, what are friends for? So, but if I see the men in black clothes, they're going to have a hot day with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them for so long that I didn't think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their ass. Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Estelle and Joshua, legally, I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Whoa, wait a second. I don't like where you're driving at. We're already a part of this. Please allow us to see it to the end. Thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answered as ice. As such, if worse comes to worst, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Kalika, I'm sorry we've caused this much trouble for you. Now then, Tita, since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set in your horse? Yes, ma'am, I am. See, like, this music, though, doesn't fit the tone. It's all, do, we're going off to murder some dudes, do. What's this all about? Yes, and I try to finish all the games that I'm playing. That's a key. That's one reason I stream, is to actually finish games, because I feel like if I start something, like, I just feel like really bad inside about like not having the whole thing up on YouTube. So I'm like, I gotta finish this. So because I have a couple games on my Switch that I played like a couple hours and then been like, nah, fuck it, whatever. So I'm just like, you know what I mean? I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you. What? Well, it is a very complicated orbit. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak. I'm hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? But you need me to operate the device. Then forget that idea. We'll find another way to sneak in. Alright, enough. Listen up. Why are you so damn stubborn? You want to run that by me again? Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. And all that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now, of all times. You little... Have you even thought about her being a civilian and a kid besides? And you're okay with putting her in danger? I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers, that's our job. You sure talk a big game for a rookie. And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel some people worth protecting. Isn't supporting that idea what we're supposed to be all about? Estelle, Joshua, Gate, I'm sorry that I make you so mad. But my grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay, so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it, so let's do the same for Estelle and Joshua and for you. I swear I'll be good, and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie. I didn't realize you put so much thought into this. I don't buy it. If you really want to help us that badly without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here, you got it? But we really don't have any other way to get in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I think of 1,000 things I'd rather do, but I'll let it slide this once. Thank you, Agate. You got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know. Alright. I swear, one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's his defense mechanism. Both of you shut it. Now I trust that the matter's been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to set off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do. Later, Kalika. Take care of talking with the army for us. I have appropriate responses lined up should they decide to question us. Adios keep you. Please be careful. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to the airfield. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on just a sec here. Go ahead and save.